Good morning, Baltimore. It's 4:55. It's 4:50 a.m. Do you know where your kids are? It's shift change for the Baltimore City Police Department in a little while. All right. I was making a movie and a documentary, and I'm ready to take this to Hollywood, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Channel, Apple TV. All right. It's about America and the war on drugs. It's about America and racism. It's about how your politics and your policies created the situation that we in. I'm a hustler. I came here straight out of the Illinois Department of Corrections in 1991. I've been hustling in the streets since 1974, 72. I used to hustle on McAllister and Cummings at Hank's grocery store. All right, Steele's Top Hat Lounge, Puerto Rican Joe's Pool Hall. All right, Radijacks. I'm from Lake County, Illinois, 600-64, 600-85, 600-99. I'm not a gang member, but I'm gang associated. I deal with vice lords, GDs, L. Rookins. I deal with a lot of gangs because I'm like a concierge. I came to Baltimore straight out the penitentiary because I wanted to give up that life and that lifestyle. All right? Came to Baltimore. Don't nobody know my name. Don't nobody know nothing about my background. I'm a whistleblower on the courts and the war on drugs and how y'all created this war on drugs to incarcerate and enslave the black community, black and brown. 1977, I joined the United States Navy, honorably discharged from the United States Navy. I participated in Iran-Contra. I transported drugs across the seas, cocaine, weed. I was on the U.S.S. Mississippi, CGN 40. You can see that our history, and you can see my criminal background in the Navy. Don't ask, don't tell ain't just for gays in the military. I learned how to pimp. I learned how to hustle. I learned how to get money. I learned how to perfect my craft. I was a fireman. And I served my country. It is what it is. President Nixon created the war on drugs. Reagan did it, but Bill Clinton perfected it. In 1986, Bill Clinton signed the crime bill. Kwasi and Fumi signed off on that crime bill. I'm from Chicago, man. Don't nothing go through America unless it go through Chicago. The Daily machine. Y'all remember the riots in '60 with Daily? When they had the convention in Chicago? Y'all remember Fred Hampton and the Black Panthers? I do too. Y'all know Fluky Stokes? Go Google these names. I ain't just name dropping, I'm popping. These is my mentors. These are people that taught me how to be who I am. Martin Luther King, Fred Hampton, Fluky Stokes. Yeah. But I always gave my faith to Jesus. Not Jesus. I gave my faith to God. Because I don't really believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I'm going to say something that's going to make y'all a little mad. All right. They say Happy Father's Day. They talk about Mary the Virgin and all this other stuff. Dog, your religion has got people twisted because you use that religion to enslave our black community with missionaries in Africa. You stole us from Africa. All right. So that religion thing, we had our own religion. Now, I ain't going to drift off this because, like I said, I'm just venting right now. See this hat? This is my Schaefer hat. Dred Scott, Judge Chief Justice Towning. Y'all want to tear down statues? I want to tear down the institutions. The institution of racism, structural racism. And I want to do it through the courts. You got checks and balances. And if you read your Constitution, no part of the government is stronger than the other. It goes executive, judicial, and legislative branches of the government. So I did a documentary and I contacted Chief Justice Robert. I contacted President Bush. I contacted President Obama, President Trump, Congressman Cummings, Sarbanes, Dutch Ruppersberger, Mary Pat Clark, Bill Henry. Yeah. This is about your politics and these lies that they tell you that they saving and serving your community and they're not. This is about the Democratic Party in Maryland and the Democratic Party in general. Any city where there's a high density of black people is run by the Democratic Party. It is. Any city where there's a high density of white people is ran by is the prison industry. That's their cash cow. You go to Donnie Moses. Go to the police department, because I gave it to Donnie Moses. That blue piece of shit. All right? Gave it to him. He told me to go to the Innocence Project. I went to the Innocence Project. I did everything that they told me to do. So when I seen that what I was doing wasn't working, I started shitting on y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to sell this to Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV. I want to be on TV too. I got something to show them. It's Abraham Lincoln. He freed the slaves, so they say. We went from slavery to social economic poverty and economic deprivation. I'm a black Republican. And this is Donald Trump. A lot of shit come out of his mouth that we ain't with. All right? This is Shorty. That's when I came to Baltimore. Came here straight out of the Illinois Department of Corrections, and I opened up my own store. That's my first dollar. All right? That's a legal notice. Because I went home on vacation. I came back on probation. I went to file a class action lawsuit to end the war on drugs in Lake County, Illinois. All right? I wanted to ghost from my past. See that? And your elected officials had this. That's certified. December 2000 what? Governor Holt, Governor Thompson, the Wacker building. See that? Because y'all make a lot of money off the prison industry. You go to jail, you get a toilet. You got to share that toilet. And they give you toilet paper. Tell them a branch did this. He knows about this. We're going to check your emails. And you was trying to reinvent this slavery shit. T.J. Smith, we're going to talk about it. And that's Bill Clinton. And Kwasi and Fume, because y'all signed off on this. Yeah, you can walk in my shoes. That's me. After I got out of jail, I reinvented myself. I opened up Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue. Baltimore's best. You feel me? I put my activism into with my food, and I still play with toilets. I'm getting ready to do an art exhibit at the Creative Alliance for 2020. Like I said, this is city paper. So you get to walk in my shoes today. All right? You get to walk in my shoes. Getting ready to prepare an art project for the Creative Alliance. I'm doing a 4th of July picnic. I'm inviting Ellen DeGeneres to Baltimore. I'm trying to find somebody who ever want to pick up this project. And I've got an application for the Baltimore Ravens. They want a project that's good in the hood. I got the community project. I got what's good in the hood. So we're going to start with my art project at the Creative Alliance. All right. I'm going to show you about ceasefire and ending the war on drugs because, like I said, I've been doing the ceasefire since 2006. You can go to Waukegan, Illinois and talk to Val King, the King family. All right. Ceasefire came out of Chicago, and I brung it to Baltimore and gave it to Gov.O'Malley in 2006. He didn't want a ceasefire program because the ceasefire program was going to end the war on drugs. We don't want to end the war on drugs because we want to keep locking up black boys. Yours, mine, and ours. These my sons. I applied for Martin Luther King's job on February the 6th, 2011. That's my application. So we're going to talk about the Constitution. Like I said, I'm looking to sell this on Netflix. I got the camera. I got the tapes. And I got you since you first came into office. And I got you since 2004. All right? And I got the Baltimore Sun since since 1997 when I started. I play with toilets because I shit on you. That's the best thing I can do to you. I can't put a gun to your head. But if I shit on you, I can watch you die 1,000 times. Put it on rewind. Jill P. Carter would tell you, when I first came to Annapolis, Jill P. Carter, I gave her all this information. I gave her my whistleblower's application. Jill P. Carter seen me at the Black Lives Matter in Catonsville, didn't say 2 words to me. Christopher Williams would tell you, all right? Nicole Mundo used to work for Jill P. Karen York worked for Kurt Anderson. I got everything I got. Welcome to America. You took my store from me, so I had to reinvent myself. Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue. The art of getting money. These is the tapes. This is from 2011. This is from 2010 when Governor O'Malley sent the police to my house and put guns to my head. All right? I got the videotapes. That's the transcripts from my trial. And I ain't Winnie the Pooh, dog. And this ain't a Christopher Robin story. This some real shit. It's the Get Shorty program, the one that Governor O'Malley approved. All right? That's Vicki Lawrence. All right, from Mama's Place. That's Governor Schaefer. That's Sam Cassell's. So we're going to deal with racism like this. Imagine having your own manservant available 8 hours a day, 7 days a week for a full year. Have your house clean, your meals cooked, your kids driven to soccer, your mother-in-law taken to shopping. Remember Richard Pryor and the toy? Well, here's a perfect example of a grown-up. Highest bidder gets shorty. All right? Highest bidder gets shorty. You get to own me for a year. All right? That was a charitable donation. That's Vicki Lawrence. That's Shorty. That's Dick Gregory. That's Shorty. That's Jeff Majors and Shorty. That's my film crew that I was making. No attack occurred. That's the storyboard y'all stole from me. That's Rob Fix. That's my film crew. All right? James Pride, Rob Fix. See that? Shorties. He worked for me. But me and James fell out. So all the tapes that he got is evidence for my federal investigation. The City Paper and Shorty. You feel me? City Paper and Shorty. These are my clients. That's the truck you took from me. All right? So we're going to put this on the flag. That's 92Q, the Big Fat Morning Show. D.L. Hughley know me. Roland Martin. Kathleen Hughes. That's George Clinton from Parliament Funkadelic. All right? I know everybody and everybody know me. And we was talking about race and racism. I was using white people to make a documentary about race and racism. And Lester Holt got it. I was doing a documentary about race and racism. And you locked me up for it. You locked me up because I was showing you the art of getting money. How lawyers work with public defenders and states attorneys to lock up Black Baltimore. See the date? That's 2010. That was right before y'all locked me up in 2011. See that? That's racism. I cook for the community. A man in his grill. So I'm giving this to the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens say that they want a community program for criminal justice. And they got all. Well, give it to me. I'm going to earn it. I'm applying for a job. That's 98 Robt. I did a show with 98 Robt. That's Kathleen Hughes and Jamie Lee Foster Brown. Sister to Sister magazine, the owner of TV One, Radio One. Yeah. I work with Marion Barry. I work with Sheila Dixon. Everybody that's anybody that know anybody in Baltimore know me. That's me and my first dollar. My first honest dollar. I have not sold, I ain't broke no laws in Maryland. All right? I ain't broke no laws in Maryland. These are the supporters of Shorty. But I'm talking about the criminalization of poverty. That's my son. And because of Governor O'Malley in his crime machine, my son is suffering in Gary, Indiana. So this is dedicated to my son, to my mother. And I'm not going to drop the ball. It's the art of protest. You go to Style Magazine. I'm in Style Magazine. All right? 2016. 2016, I'm Baltimore's best. That's me. This is from, all right, Baltimore. All right, Barbecue Pro. That's me. Look in there. Look at the dates. The 50 top spots to eat at. I was in one of the 50 top spots. I don't even have a restaurant, and I'm still in the top 10 of the best barbecue. I'm in the top 5 if not the best. I know I'm in the top 5, and I don't have a restaurant. I got a pit. I work for the Orioles, Ravens. I cook for Jonathan Ogden, Ed Molitullo. I cook for y'all up at Westminster. Yeah. I work for 98 Rock. I work for WBAL. I did the first cooking show there with WBAL. So we getting ready to open up the doors to my future. Like I said, this is my Schaefer hat. I'm not a politician. I'm a black Republican. I'm a black radical Republican. I was making a documentary about the Democratic Party, the war on drugs, and the money that you make behind incarcerating black America. Black lives matter, but black money matter more. Black money matter more. So when this movie come out, when I say Governor Hogan, I ain't got to change the name. When I say Governor Schaefer, when I say Governor O'Malley, when I say Vicki Lawrence, when I say Sam Cassell, you know all the people that I cater for here in Baltimore? You know everybody I work for in Baltimore? It's a movie about Baltimore. Baltimore. Mic check! Yeah. Can you hear me now? I ain't gonna drop the ball.